Mine was just growling. So when it comes to matters of the stomach, it's not necessarily the most comfortable topic to talk about, but of course it is important.
Yeah, new numbers show nearly 1 in 100 Americans are diagnosed with inflammatory bowel disease. And when it comes to Crohn's, the exact cause is still unclear and there's no known cure. But as WCNC Charlotte's Next Start event shows us, a local group is seeking solutions, helping bring a taboo subject to the forefront.
Probably 5 to 6 years old, I remember like having issues on the toilet. And you know, it's not a sexy thing to talk about, but
although their journeys are different.
But when I hit my 20s after graduation, I started to have more issues. That sensitive stomach transitioned to severe pain.
Audra Miller and Charlitta Hatch's story with, at the time, a nameless pain are similar.
And so after I graduated college and I got insurance, I went to the doctor and I started talking to them about, like, I just feel like I have some issues with my stomach. And they told me, you're just stressed.
Charlitta says her misdiagnosis led to her losing weight and even more pain.
And I was going to the bathroom, I was throwing up a lot.
As for Audra,
I lost a lot of weight. I was wearing size 0 clothes and those were baggy. At that time, I had to quit my job.
However, the breakthrough for both women came when they finally got a diagnosis.
And I will never forget the Thanksgiving in 2011 when they called and told me I had Crohn's disease. And I said, yes.
So you were not scared at all?
I didn't know what it was.
Okay.
But I knew that it was something.
So when I was diagnosed with Crohn's, like many others, I was actually happy because it was something that we can work on. So
Crohn's disease is a condition that causes swelling or inflammation in part of your digestive system.
And so it's not one of these things that people are just walking around talking about how their bowel movements are.
Dr. Tiffany Linville is the board president for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation Carolinas chapter. She says their goal is to help and empower patients.
We do a lot of education events for patients, but we also have support programs. In the last couple of years, we've developed what's called the We Can't Wait app, and it helps patients find restrooms easily in hard to find places. There's now a gut-friendly recipes app.
According to the foundation, nearly 1 in 100 Americans are diagnosed with inflammatory bowel disease. Dr. Linville says over the last 20 years, treatments have improved.
And we now have about 8 to 10 different medications, depending on the diagnosis, that can be used to treat inflammatory bowel disease.
My quality of life has exponentially increased. There's been so much research, so much awareness, different medications, so I'm no longer taking 20 pills a day.
For Charlitta and Audra, they hope their stories can help others along their journey.
If I look at young Audra 20 years ago, I wish I could tell her that, be open.
Reporting for WCNC Charlotte, I'm Nick Sturdivant.
So the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation says that building a network is key for people living with this disease. They hope to continue to do that with its next event happening Saturday, May 11th at the Whitewater Center.
And if you do go, make sure that you say hi to Nick. He will be the MC for that occasion.
Yeah.
We have more event details at WCNC.com and inside the mobile app.
It's great to see. All right, let's